You found the Sharks Broadcast podcast. Subscribe, and if you like what you hear, give us a 5-star rating.
Train at 6:24. It's National Teacher Appreciation Day today.
Poor teachers. They got hosed on this one. You know, May the 4th, that's everybody thinks about stupid Star Wars.
Oh.
Teachers are way more important than, some guy dressing up like Chewbacca.
Well, I should think so, yes.
Yeah.
I just looked up the average salary for a public school teacher in New Hampshire. And according to salary.com, it's about $45,000. The average salary for an NFL player is $860,000. And you're talking the NFL. You're not talking about who is it, baseball or basketball, right? Isn't the NFL on the lower side of the salaries?
Exactly, Sarah. The big four sports, that's way down there.
Yep. Yeah. So, I mean, we put our kids into their care, so I think they should get champion athlete salaries, if you ask me.
Absolutely. Start them at $1 million.
Start them at $1 million. Why not?
You're always hearing stories. I guess the statistics bear it out, too, that they're spending their own money on supplies that they need.
Yeah.
That's a very common thing for them to do. So, something's got to be done about this. We got to look into this. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to move National Teacher Appreciation Day off from the Star Wars Day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not George Lucas's fault. I think there was just something happened here.
Yeah.
This is, it's all about marketing and promotion. We got to have this moved.
Who was your favorite teacher growing up?
I would say, let's see, Mrs. Parcell was terrific. Mr. Hopkins was terrific.
It's in Gonick or
that's
Rochester?
In Gonick. Mm-hmm. And then Mr. Collins, my 11th grade English teacher. So I'm all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah, I had some great ones. Yeah. I had a lot more good ones than bad ones. We'll talk about the bad ones off mic.
Oh, God. Did I tell you about Mr. Girton? He was my worst teacher ever.
No.
Oh, it's a wicked funny story. A wicked funny story. No. He was one of the bad ones. He was just really bad. All the kids made fun of him. I mean, we grew up back in the day when the teachers could express a heck of a lot more than they do now.
Oh, yeah.
We had a science teacher who literally would flip desks over.
Yes.
The metal desks.
Yeah,
he would flip them over.
Physically violent outbursts.
In high school.
Yeah, back in the day, you could do that without it being, turning into a major court case.
He would have gotten arrested today. Yeah. That's for sure. But Mr. Curtin, I was in Catholic school, and he was just not well liked. He just wasn't. He was just this pompous guy who just really didn't teach us anything. He just was mean to us the entire time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, he was like, Martha, would you read from page 37, fourth paragraph? Martha. So everyone's looking around. There's no Martha in the class.
Uh-oh.
So we're all like, what's going on? What's happening? Who's Martha? We desperately want to find Martha so that he could just be quiet.
That's hilarious.
Martha! Read from page 57, fourth paragraph. And he's kind of looking at me.
Yeah.
Like when he actually looked at us, he usually had his back to us, barking orders, See,
I'd be terrified there because I'd be like, he thinks, I would just raise my hand and say, my name is Sarah.
That's what little Sarah did, right? So he's kind of looking at me and I said, Mr. Girton, and by the way, we were all almost having an accident because we were laughing so hard. Yeah. Everyone had tears rolling down their face. They're like, just laughing. So I raised my hand. I'm like, Mr. Girton, there's no Martha in this class.
Okay.
He looks at me and he said, what is your name then? Well, my name is Sarah.
It was yours. So it was your job to read the thing?
It was me.
Okay.
So he said to me, Sarah, would you read from page 56? Fourth paragraph. Well, I couldn't do it, Train.
Oh, because you're laughing?
I was laughing.
Oh, no.
I just couldn't do it.
Oh. Did you end up getting detention or something, or no?
He got so mad. I got through the paragraph, and then he wanted me to read it again because he couldn't understand it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was just he gave me a horrible experience. I think he was my history. And I like history. He was my history teacher. I learned nothing in his class because he was just awful. But anyway, so cheers to the good teachers out there. There's many of them. Lord knows that parents tried to do your job during the pandemic and failed miserably. Some of them, I'm sure. We've got Casey and the Sunshine Band coming up next on the Shark. Times changed or what? It's a Shark Morning Show with Sarah and Adrian. We were just talking about teachers because it's National Teacher Appreciation Day, and we so appreciate good teachers. We can't even tell you how much. But we were talking about how things have changed, and you were saying even the Simpsons have changed their portrayal of teachers.
Yeah, Simpsons came out in like 87, so what's happened, with pop culture is that things have kind of moved on. The Simpsons have been around so long, they've outgrown themselves. It was always they would show the teacher's lounge. Every single teacher, Lisa's music teacher, every single one of them had a butt going.
Ripping butt.
Yeah. They go to the teacher's lounge. Mrs. Krabappel, she's firing a stick. Every single one of them.
Firing a stick.
Yeah. Now, I got to think.
It's too funny.
I got to think schools must be completely and totally.
They're smoke free.
Yeah, you got to go like out in your car and then probably drive the car to the next town. I don't know. Yeah. I would think.
Within like even a certain. If you're a teacher, I would imagine that you don't smoke until like you get home or whatever. Yeah. If you do at all.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Right?
It was like the poker room. It was the teacher's lounge was like a poker, like a casino or something.
It's very true.
The smoke that would be billowing out of there.
Yeah, the school that I went to had a courtyard at Nashua High.
Okay.
It was a courtyard. So you used to see the high school kids and teachers jam-packed in this one little place. Because we had 5 minutes in between classes. So they would all be there would literally be a cloud above them. It was unreal.
Hey, Mr. McNamara, can I have a light?
Yes, that is exactly, Trade, that is exactly how it went. Oh, that is too funny.
You smoke menthols, right?
Hey, can I bum my butt? Can I bum my butt? There were those people too. Not that I was ever out there because honestly, I didn't smoke in high school, but, college came along. But anyway, that's how it was like. Unreal. We got Pat Benatar coming up and another story that I remember from high school on National Teacher Appreciation Day on the Shark. Miami. Good guy.
Tennis player. Yeah, he's something else.
Barry Gibb is a good tennis player?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Very good. Terrific. He's still good. I just saw him playing, 4 or 5 years ago.
With tennis players?
Yeah, he's incredibly good.
That's what you do, I guess, when you retire to Miami.
Yeah.
You've got to be a tennis player.
I think so.
I'll keep that in the back of my mind.
Still has that healthy hairdo, too.
Yeah, it's thinning out a little bit at the top. But he wears one of those Mexican sombreros there.
The shade?
Yeah, for shade.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We've got your brain strain. Of course, that KTP gift card outfitting the great outdoors since 1938, Route 1 in Kittery, KTP.com. This is kind of a fun one. The average New Englander, they wear this 17 times before washing it.
Okay.
The average New Englander wears this 17 times before washing it. What is it? And I'm thinking probably like in the last year, they could probably count the times that they wore it as they wear it.
Oh, geez.
Kind of a little pandemic-y, a little kind of stay-at-home-ish. The average New Englander wears this 17 times before washing it. What is it?
Is it their favorite sweater?
Nope, not the sweater.
Okay.
That's a good guess. My first one when I saw this, I thought, is a scarf?
Oh, right.
It's not a scarf.
Yeah, you don't usually wash scarves.
No.
They just kind of come on and off, and that's it.
Yeah.
Coats, too. Unless you take them to the dry cleaner, and then that can get kind of pricey, Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
The average New Englander wears this 17 times before washing it. What is it?
All right. If you get the answer that we're looking for, you win the gift certificate to KTP. We've got Extreme coming up on the Shark. Jerry, Gary, whatever. He's probably listening right now.
I know it.
Hi, Gary.
I know.
How you doing? The one guy that lives here. I screw up his name. Anyway, it's 7:26. It's the Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. strain. We are playing the brain strain.
I was just thinking, he's got the shark app on.
Yeah, right.
Look at, hey, come on.
Yeah, right. Jerry, nobody can, what? What's going on? I should have went with the mellow strummings of Nuno.
Yeah.
It's tough to mess up his name. Anyway, the brain strain question for today?
Yeah, we got the average New Englander wears this 17 times before washing it. The average New Englander wears this 17 times before washing it. What is it?
877-45 Shark. Good morning. What's your guess?
A suit?
It's not a suit.
Nope.
Good morning, Sarah. How are you? I would say
Hey, what's
baseball
up,
cap.
Steve? A what?
A baseball cap.
That is not the right answer.
A sweatshirt, hoodie.
It is
No,
not
not a hoodie.
Hi, did you get an answer yet?
Not yet.
How about pajamas?
Hey now.
It is pajamas.
Give that
Yeah.
one a KTP
Yeah.
gift card.
I thought people would say sweatpants, but nobody guessed sweatpants.
No.
It is pajamas.
All right, you hang on just for 1 sec, okay?
Okay, thanks.
There you go, 17 times.
There we go. Last year, kind of the lockdown thing, working at home thing. That's the one thing that I always heard was sweatpants or pajamas. And, we were lucky enough to work at a building where we were safe here throughout the majority of that, but I was very jealous, I got to be honest, of people just like, I haven't worn pants in like 4.5 months. It's like, wow.
Yeah, because we didn't miss a beat.
Yeah. Well, you haven't worn pants in 4.5 months?
Isn't that great?
Wow.
Good for you.
Well,
Yeah.
everything's the same here. But, you hear other people that they hated it. They hated being at home all the time.
Yeah. So. The pants too, I suppose. But PJs came later in my life.
Oh.
Much, much later.
Huh.
Like, I recently started wearing pajamas, I want to say, since I've been married to David, which has been 10 years.
Okay. See, it's funny that today's Star Wars Day, because I had some sweet R2-D2s. Like, you had like the Star Wars, kind of that underoos theme, but the real size, it's like full-size pajamas.
Yeah.
It was probably like a style thing in the late 70s when I was, 7.
I guess so, yeah. All right, well, wash your PJs. Hey, coming up.
I'm the opposite because I haven't worn PJs since 1979.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Coming up, we have some very surprising celebrity news. Ooh. We have a divorcing couple, and we're going to run down the circumstances of their upcoming divorce. Now, normally we wouldn't do something like this, but we can't resist.
I know what.
We'll tell you why. Coming up, Tears for Fears and Supertramp also on the way. Do you get a divorce after 27 years of marriage? I mean, that's a long time. I mean, I guess, sure, if you're really, really unhappy, but Bill and Melinda Gates, they've got enough money to buy each other, their own planet. You live on this planet, I'll live on this planet. And we don't have to do any paperwork or.
Yeah, they started dating in 1987. Finally got married in 94, and they have 3. I think there is a connection, even though they have $137 billion combined. $137 billion combined.
That is I can't fathom that amount of money.
Their youngest daughter turned 18 recently. So it makes you wonder if just, like local folks around here, usually, they don't want to be traumatic for the kids. So they'll wait at least until they're adults, or they're out of high school. Yeah. So even though you have $137 billion, you're still thinking that. I guess they've worked. They've had, marriage workshops and stuff. They've worked on it.
For Bill. Can you imagine being the counselor for Bill and Melinda Gates? Wow. Can you imagine Bill saying she spends way too much money?
Yeah, something like, that's so interesting. Now, Bill, I noticed you haven't been very engaged in this conversation. How does this make you feel?
I mean, does it say why they got married? They are getting a divorce or no?
No, it just it seems like it's pretty amicable. They've
because
worked on
they
it.
have $136 billion.
I wonder.
That's why it's amicable.
Yeah, you want half, 2/3? I don't know.
I don't
care. You want to give me $1 billion? I don't care. Whatever. But it's kind of interesting things. They have a mansion that is like underground. They have a mansion that's covered by earth. They have a
what?
In Washington State. They have a giant mansion that is like underneath.
So if you,
it's like subterranean or something.
I mean, that's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
So it's truly, what was the science fiction cartoon back in the day where a side of a mountain opened up? Was it Batman?
Yeah.
A side of a mountain opened up and in drove the Batmobile. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, it's similar to that.
You have enough. Picture this now. You have so much money that you are able to hollow out the earth and build a mansion in it.
Yeah.
What?
Where do you want to live? There. Where? The earth?
I mean, wow.
Also, another interesting thing is the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. That's the one that fascinates me. You watch PBS, made possible by the Bill and Melinda Gates
what is
Foundation.
It going to be now?
Are they going to have two separate? They're going to have to read each separate thing. It's $40 billion in that foundation alone.
It should be just the Gates Foundation, I would imagine.
Maybe they'll do that. They'll just
take the names out of it, right?
Yeah.
I'm no lawyer, but, maybe I gave them a good idea. I don't know.
There he goes. There goes Bill. She kicked him out. Never to return. On May 3rd, Bill Gates was asked to remove himself from his place of residence under the earth. That request came from his wife, Melinda. Deep down, he knew she was right, but he also knew that someday he would return to her. With nowhere else to go, he appeared at the home of his childhood friend, Steve Wozniak. Sometime earlier, the Woz's wife had thrown him out, requesting that he never return. Can two divorced men share an apartment without driving each other crazy?
Well, good luck, Bill and Melinda.
I don't think he's got a little condo he's moving into.
I don't think so. Well, It's a Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. Okay, so Tom and Giselle bought a new property. Oh, my goodness.
This is nice.
Nice.
Now, I'm right here to, critique his current house, the house that he had before, the one in Tampa, the one where he lives. I got to be honest. I first saw this place, I thought, it's just kind of claustrophobic.
Well, it was only temporary.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So he's made the move.
Yeah, he has made the move to a $17 million beachfront property in Miami. He made that move over the weekend, and it's a place called Indian Creek Island, and it's in Biscayne Bay. Am I pronouncing that properly? And there are only 41 homes on the entire island. It's a 300-acre island, and all of the homes, every single one of them, are oceanfront. So there's no homes in the back. It's all just like golf courses and stuff.
His backyard looks to be like a PGA level golf course.
Yes.
The front yard is basically Miami Beach oceanfront property.
Yes, yes. It's very exclusive, of course. And they call this property, apparently, we were just talking about what's-his-face, the Bill Gates and Melinda. They're getting a divorce. And somebody's got to move out of their house that's literally under the earth. Well, apparently that's a thing with billionaires. This particular property is dubbed Billionaire Bunker.
Okay, so that's under the sand as well a little bit?
I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I don't
bunker.
know. It's approximately 2 acres, 200 feet of ocean views. And, of course, it is very exclusive, very private. They have their own police force on the island. It's the water is patrolled by the marine patrol. In case somebody tries to get to one of their houses through the water, they're not going to be able to do that.
Very secure.
Very secure.
Very nice.
Yes.
On the other end of the spectrum, Sarah, we've got Adam Sandler getting bounced from an IHOP because it was a 30-minute wait.
Still represent the 603. All right, Adam.
That's a New Hampshire guy right there.
Yeah, so what did he say? He finally came out, right?
Yeah, this poor girl, told him that Diana wrote us. It went viral, and he finally had a response. He said, for the record, I only left the IHOP because the nice woman told me that the all-you-can-eat deal did not apply to the milkshakes. He wanted the milkshakes. So that was it.
Seriously?
She's been like, are you kidding me? Adam Sandler comes in and I tell him that and he leaves. Oh, she says she didn't recognize him because he's got a beard and a mask.
And a mask. Yeah. Oh, Oh, that's pretty funny.
There you go.
We've got the Clash, En Vogue, and Who Are You up next? I feel really bad. Oh, if they were like a painting. Oh my goodness. Do you remember them? Walking down the runway?
Okay.
Man, they were the most gorgeous women of the time. Probably still are.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Hey, Hey, it's time to play Who Are You? We're the Shock Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. It's a real fun game. You pick a celebrity, give the other person 3 or more clues to figure out who that celebrity is. All this week, I picked celebrities with, it's the month of May, so we got celebrities with May in their name. And going with someone who was actually named after an asteroid very recently. Asteroid number 52665, named after this person. And I'm just going to say this. I think you're going to get it on the first one, Sarah.
Okay.
Because I threw out the asteroid. The reason he got named an asteroid, he earned a PhD in astrophysics. He's an astrophysicist and was got that doctorate, PhD, Imperial College in London in 2007.
Oh, is it Brian May?
It is Brian May.
Oh,
What
my goodness.
We Will Rock You, Fat Bottom Girls, Hammer to Fall, the Flash Gordon theme track there, and The Show Must Go On. He's got so many great Queen tunes that he wrote.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's quite a list of his songs.
I'm telling you. Okay, you're Who Are You for today? I'm going away from the birthdays for a minute. Can you believe it?
Okay.
This star, let's see, her biggest role is on a sitcom. The sitcom was wildly popular. She was the only female cast member.
Oh.
Main cast member, I should say. There were a lot of females on the show. However, she was the only female main cast member. She got her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on this day, 11 years ago today, which is why I picked her for today. Huh. She's got 3 names.
Uh-oh.
She's known for her hair, and she does shampoo commercials.
Those are so great clues, and I'm clueless. You know what happened? When you said she has her own TV show, she was the lead, and there's other females on the show, I went Lisa Bonet. I was thinking of Lisa Bonet. Oh, okay.
Did I say that?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
She is the only female. She's the only female in this cast of characters. She's surrounded by men.
Okay.
And she's the only female.
Oh, is it Kaylee Cuoco on Big Bang Theory?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. This particular role, I mean, she's played other roles besides this particular role, but this is certainly her most famous. The lead character in the sitcom, it was really his show. It was a show based in New York. They all shared apartments.
Oh, I know her.
Okay,
I got it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus. 11 years ago today, she got her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Elaine, doing that incredible thing that she pretends that she can't dance.
I mean, really, there's a bunch of people. It's their birthday today, but Lance Bass of NSYNC, I don't think you would have gotten that one.
No.
Mike Dirnt, the bassist for Green Day. No, I mean, maybe Will Arnett, maybe.
Yeah, that would have been a lot of clues.
Right, but Will Arnett.
Yeah.
It's his birthday today. He was Batman in the Lego movies. But anyway,
that's a good one.
Yep. Randy Travis, also his birthday today. But anyway, if it's your birthday today, happy birthday to you, too. We've got John Mellencamp coming up next on The Shark.
At Grand Canyon University, we believe in equal opportunity, and the American dream starts with purpose. Whether your pursuit involves a bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree, GCU's learning environments are designed for supportive networking and collaboration. With over 330 academic programs, GCU provides a path to help you fulfill your dreams. The pursuit to serve others is yours. Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.